Hey everyone, this is part two on the training for Animoji use. So I have the file here. It's not going to have a normal name, but it's going to show up just like that. It's being weird again. All right, so just lost it there. Okay. All right, so I'm going to drag it into Final Cut over here. All right, so whenever it first shows up, it's going to have this black background. And we can see this. It's going to be helpful to grab something to put underneath it. So you see that background is going to be like that. We specifically need to use Final Cut for this. I haven't figured out a way to do this on iMovie yet. But what I'm going to do over here is throw in a Luma keyer. Yeah. So a normal keyer is what I'd use for a green screen. Luma, I'm not going to act like I know what this is, but I know that if there's something white or black in the background, it's going to help me take it out. So what I'm going to do now is hit on this box up here. This is just turning on the keyer on and off. And this little box right here is going to be our little saving grace. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this all the way over, and you see his face is starting to come back in. It's kind of still full, and all of a sudden right there, now that black box is back. So you can see right here, it's a little bit faded. I can take it out just a little bit, and then if I move this thing on the bottom, all right, now it is completely out. We can see a little bit into like behind his mouth over there, but so far that's going to be okay. So there's a few spots just as you move it through. You can see right over here, there's a little bit of blue that's peeking through. So maybe if we move this over just a little bit, yeah, there we go. So still not seeing much of a black box, but his face is looking pretty full there, other than the inside of his mouth, like right there. Oh, all right. So here's what we're going to do next. We have to make sure that his voice is right. So we're going to go down here to voice. We're going to grab cartoon animals. Okay. All right. We're going to throw that on there. Now, if we left it just like normal, it's going to sound super high pitched.
Hey everybody, my name is Kyle.
All right. I'm not always against that, but for Kyle's voice, we need to make sure that we get it exactly right. So I'm going to hit the audio thing. Again, just clicking on this file. These three are going to help you out up there. I'm going to hit squirrel. Okay, squirrel's a little bit deeper. And on the amount, I'm going to put in 20. And now we're going to have Kyle.
Hey everybody, my name is Kyle. I am so excited that you're here today. This is going to be...
Okay, so are you catching what's happening already? So if I just start the video from the beginning, you're going to see his mouth is probably going to start talking before the audio comes in.
Hey everybody.
All right, so did you see that? What I'm going to do now is I'm going to right click on this and I'm going to hit detach audio. Okay, so that means I can move the audio around and that's not the end of the world. I'm going to do one other quick change. So Kyle isn't strictly at the bottom here. Cool. So now what I'm going to do, typically if we're starting off like here, I usually just have to move the audio over a little bit like that. So I'm going to keep hitting play and moving it until that I have the audio synced up with the mouth. And this is the important part of why facial expressions and having a lot of movement with your mouth are really essential, because it doesn't always pick it up clearly, and you'll see it specifically in these moments.
Hey everybody, my name is...
Okay, so that was, we're getting close, just a little bit off.
Hey everybody, my name is Kyle. I am so excited that you're here.
Okay, so now we have that synced up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this audio over here. Just used Command B. I'm going to delete that. And now these two are both starting at the same time. So I know that I have that audio synced up. The other important part that you want to see, typically before it actually starts, there's a little bit of like, see some of this down here. Sometimes depending on if you touch the mic even just a little bit whenever you're recording it, there's some stuff. So I'm going to just cut that out. Just kind of bring that down so that we don't have that in there. And sometimes at the very end, depending on how it ends. Okay, so sometimes there's another clicking sound there of just whenever you're finished up, your finger on the mic or whatever, which doesn't matter. You can cut that out. You just got to make sure that you have that done there. So now that I have the audio out, I'm going to cut the rest of that footage there. And now let's watch back the entire thing.
Hey everybody, my name is Kyle. I am so excited that you're here today. This is going to be a fantastic day.
Okay, so here's the important part to look at with this audio. All right, so we have a few of these spots here that are yellow and red, okay? That means that it's like peaking a little bit. So whenever I try to make it louder for any reason, I'm gonna get these really weird spots
I am
now.
so excited that you're here today. This is going to be a fantastic day.
So whenever we actually export this out, if I have like these spots here that are peaking that high, it's gonna sound really distorted whenever we actually finish it. But for everything that you need to know, this is how we are incorporating Animoji and being able to fit this in graphically. So hopefully that helps you.